Okay, hi everybody. Today I'm going to talk about suspicion and what happened when we first moved to New Mexico. Quickly, I'm going to just go through the little regime I do for those who haven't watched before. We had, in 1997, my husband and our 4 kids and myself, we moved to New Mexico. God had told us to give away everything and to just follow him, and then he spoke along the way and we ended up in New Mexico. And then he did many miracles for us to, survive there, to get a foothold there. But now today I'm talking about suspicion. And what happened when we first moved there, nobody knew us. And see, the little town in which we were, a little Spanish grunt town, most everybody had been born there. Nobody hardly ever moved there just out of the blue. And so it was very, very strange for them, and pretty much everybody knew each other because it was so small. But so they were amazed that there was new people that had just moved there, especially from Miami, and there was different circumstances that happened that, okay, I have to say, just like if you go back to my original videos, I talk about when I was a teenager that I took drugs and things like that. And a lot of the youth in that day, they have come out of it now, but a lot of the youth back then in this little town did drugs. And so I remember when I was doing drugs, there was a term for people that you might be wanted to be suspicious of to turn you in, and though that person, that kind of person had a particular name. Okay, for those who live in another country, the word is narc. It is because of narcotics. It's somebody who, when they find out that you do drugs or something, they might turn you in. So there was a rumor going around that we were narcs, that we were there like kind of undercover to end up turning them in. And this was as far from the truth as you could have gotten. But anyway, something happened that made them even more suspicious. Okay, I have never, thank God, gotten a car driving ticket in my life. I've driven since I was 18, and I'm now 58. So what is that, 40 years, right? And I have been stopped, and those few times, I don't know why, I guess my innocent face and I'm so apologetic and everything, they don't want to put a blemish on my clean record. They give me another chance. They just, okay, so thank God I've never had anything. Well, anyway, when we first moved to New Mexico, we were not used to these long desert drives where you could be going for a long time without seeing buildings or other cars. And I don't know why. I guess because on the main drag you can go 70, that's the norm. I don't know why I didn't pay attention to the signs, and I ended up just going 70 or not realizing, or there's a part where it does say 65 and then you've got to slow down to 50 and stuff like that, and I was not aware. So here I still have license plates that say Florida, and at that time when we moved there was a lot of drug deals in Miami, right? And so anyway, I was just going along full speed down this long desert drive that goes from the main highway to where we lived, and all of a sudden I hear wee, wee, wee behind me, and a cop had wanted to pull me over. Okay. So my initial reaction, I don't know why, I never had heard that you're supposed to just stay in your car. So I just wanted to apologize to the cop. I know, I'm a bit naive or whatever. And so I just got out of my car and just started to walk very fast towards the cop. Well, he immediately got out his gun and went like that and said, hands up in the air, because he thought I was coming at him to kill him or something. Anyway, well, it just then we were talking. I said, oh no, I'm fine, whatever. So by the time he put away his gun and we were just standing there talking when all of a sudden one of the young people from my town drove by and saw me talking to a cop. So it turned out that made them think all the more that we were narcs. Okay. Anyway, later on we proved ourselves to them and we became very close. She's one of my close friends now, but anyway. So, and if she sees this, she'll probably be laughing. I'm not going to mention names. But anyway, then what happened was, it was hot outside. It got to be about summer or whatever. And Hannah, my little Hannah, at that time she was 6, she had a problem that she hated for me to get the tangles out of her hair, right? And and we didn't have anything like, it was just branded called No Tangle or whatever. We were very poor at that time. We didn't have anything. I don't even know if we had conditioner, and that's probably why she had a million tangles. Anyway, so I was brushing her hair and she was saying, no mama, no mama. And I think Jose chimed in and said, Hannah, whatever, and whatever. Anyway, somebody had been walking by, one of the older men had been walking by and heard this. Anyway, the rumor thing went going, and everybody in the town was saying that we are narcs, we're narcs that abused our kids. Wow. Okay. And then what happened was, with that, Jose, all the men would hang out and really get drunk sometimes, okay? And so Jose wanted to befriend them and just, show them the love or whatever, and just even talk to them a little about Jesus, tell them who we represented, but in a very non-threatening way. So he would go and hang out at this place, this outdoor place where these men would hang out at the nighttime, like on the weekends. Excuse me. So he went right after this thing about the child abuse, false accusation. Never. We love our kids. But anyway, right after this happened, he went down to join all the men, which he had done before, and he had started to build relationships. Well, he went down to join them, and all of a sudden, it was like they zeroed in on him, and it's like they were going to really, I don't know if they were going to beat him up or whatever, but right then God sent this young girl, and she saw that these men were all coming around Jose because they thought that we were child abusers. And she saw, and she was like an angel of mercy, which not really in real life, but anyway, she said, Jose, come here. And she pulled him out and said, you were in danger. And then later on, we proved ourselves. But I just wanted to say the initial thing that happened when we first moved to this wonderful little town that eventually the people became like family. So that's all for now. Bye. Okay.